Good evening, folks. Reloading Bench back with you once again. And we're going to call this shorty a public service announcement, a PSA. And it's about something that's happened to me on my computer that I use for doing all my videos and editing and whatnot for my channel. About a month ago, this is an old PC. This is probably a 10-year-old PC. I couldn't even tell you what architecture. It's a Intel x86 64-bit, but in terms of the chipset, couldn't remember, don't care. It's not super fast. It does what I need it to do, and it's running Windows 10. And I was slow to adopt Windows 10. I was a Vista fan. I was an XP fan for a long time, and then skipped, I think, 8 and finally adopted 10. And have been running that for many, many years. And about a month ago or so, started blue screening. And, every stop error was different. So I'm like, oh, crap. And I have all kind of malware, protection, defender, spybot, all kind of things, I can't tell you how many times I've been in Facebook Marketplace. I click on a link and it's total spam. And I'm like, okay, great. What's on my computer? To the point where, I don't even log in with admin rights. But something's going on with the computer. So I tried something that I've never done before. And that was the Windows 10 repair. And I was kind of putting it off. Thinking that this might not work and it might, make my machine totally unusable. Who knows what's going to happen? So basically, you go to Microsoft and you download a media creation tool, and then you choose, how you want to install Windows 10 on this repair USB or like an ISO. So I chose to do the repair on the USB key. And you need, I think, an 8 gig key, 8 gig USB drive or bigger. So I did that, took a little while, and then I did the process. And I was actually quite surprised that it worked, to be honest. Worked in the sense that it didn't brick my machine. And I thought I was good because once this process ended, it saved all my files, all my apps, all my settings, all my everything. So you wouldn't have known that I did this, save for the fact that you had to reinstall, updates and whatnot. So I postponed installing the last Windows 10 update, the second half preview, I think it was called, in updates. And I was running for a couple days and I thought, oh, I'm golden. I'm golden. This did the trick. And then I got a blue screen. I'm like, oh, fudge. And then I went ahead and I did the second half's Windows 10 last upgrade and got another blue screen. So I thought this saved me from blue screening, but it didn't. But the reason I'm making this is you all should do this. You should at least download the ISO for Windows 10, because once October, 14th of this year, October 14th, 2025, that's when Windows 10 goes unsupported. Now you can pay $30 a year to get your a year's worth of extended support. But for most of us, we're probably not going to do that. And that means no more updates, security fixes, patches, others. So you're going to run as is. So this will at least allow me to do a complete clean reinstall at some point and take me down to, baselines. So I don't know if that would allow me to then apply, all the old Windows 10 security fixes up to, October 25th or what. But while you can still do this, I would suggest downloading the Windows 10 ISO while it's still out there, because once October 14, 2025 arrives, the next day I'm thinking that media will not be available and you'll have to get it somewhere else, which may be, open to malware and a hack. So this was just a PSA to try the Windows 10 repair, which worked in the sense that it did not break my machine, but whatever is causing my blue screens, and again, it's a different stop error every time. Who knows? The wonders of technology. Later.